Jimmy Kimmel claims to think racism and sexism is why Kamala Harris's approval rating is so low.
I think I know why Kamala's ratings are low, besides sexism and racism, which are the obvious ones.
The weird part is, Kamala Harris ran for president. She wasn't even a top 10 contender. Iowa, she doesn't even come up on the list. And in New Hampshire, you have to scroll so low to find her at 0% of the votes from Democrats. Was Jimmy Kimmel's party racist and sexist when they decided to reject Kamala Harris? Let me know how dumb you think the people who still believe liar Jimmy Kimmel are. Those are some of the 30-second vertical reels I'm doing for Instagram. They're 30-second news clips, and I'm also putting them on TikTok. That seems to be the new wave that's going on. People like short information and they don't have a lot of time. So I've been trying to adapt to that because I've noticed my views going down on Instagram. Let me know if you like that on Facebook. Of course, I'll do longer form stuff and also sideways videos and squared videos, but I'll also try to work some of that into it if you guys like it. But it really is disappointing to see how much the liberal media tries to lie and divide. And I don't think Fox News is perfect or conservative media, trust me. But Kamala Harris, seriously, she didn't even finish top 10. Democratic Party voters didn't want her. And that's your own party. Those are people with the same worldviews and politics as her. Out of all the candidates, she was one of the worst ones. So the nerve that he has to go on television and try to call people racist and sexist, take a shot at their character, talk about race. I mean, does this guy have any shame at all? This is why her approval rating is low. And this is why Joe Biden's approval rating is low. These people are so out of touch, it's not even funny. At this point, I have to think they know what they're doing, because for a while I could assume, you know what, maybe they just hang out in circles where they don't hear this stuff, and that is a possibility. But at a certain point, it's got to be like ego narcissism and just total delusion to try to take a shot at people's character in this country over an approval rating that is fitting. I'm surprised that many people approve of her. Most Republicans don't like her, and they don't like most Democrats, maybe Tulsi Gabbard being the exception. Most Democrats don't like Kamala Harris because they could have voted for her for president, but they decided to pretty much support every candidate more than her, including candidates that are like really unlikable, like Amy Klobuchar and Cory Booker, somehow getting more votes in states than her. So her approval rating does make sense when neither side of politics liked her. They rejected her via vote, and you still put her in a position of power, even though the people already spoke, not just on the Republican side, but in your own party, Jimmy Kimmel. I have to break this down like a third grader because it's so basic, it's so simple, and if we had people on television and media who even tried to be honest, we could actually get to some stuff, maybe unite on some things, maybe agree to disagree, come together, try to really make our country better. But these people just sit on television with their bloated salaries and lie, divide, mix it with humor and ha ha ha, I'm in a studio, oh yeah, he's really sticking it to Trump and Republicans. And I feel bad for people who still believe this guy's like a truth teller or leading them to the right direction, because this Kamala Harris situation, I could talk about it all night, but I'll keep it brief, is just the easiest example to show how shamelessly he pushes propaganda and division instead of being honest. We don't have to agree on economics and social issues. We can have a real conversation about them, but how are we ever going to have a real conversation when you keep pushing and spewing nonsense? I would think at this point purposely. Come on, dude. Of course her approval rating's low. Your own party rejected her and didn't vote for her. They spoke. The Democratic Party didn't listen, so now they're suffering the consequences of low approval ratings. It's so basic. It's so elementary. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for watching. GodBlessHats.com and DreamRare.com. I have winter merch. We're shipping out our first round of long sleeves and sweatshirts this week. The Dream Rare sweatshirts are being embroidered. They should ship out next week. And thank you so much for your patience. It'll all come before Christmas. It should be there way before Thanksgiving as well. And once we have them in stock, it'll be super fast. The pre-sale is always the longest wait. Thank you guys so much for your patience and understanding that. I buy everything in bulk, so we do the pre-sale to try to figure out how many units to get. Have a beautiful day. Follow me on Telegram at Dream Rare Chat, and I'll be back with more videos soon.